In this sport, you don't wait for judges to decide your fate. TenexToken puts you in control. Stake instantly, speculate discreetly, and keep your moves private. Register now for your share of the $250,000 prize pool. Multiple winners, bigger chances. TenexToken.io. Terms and conditions apply. This is Kugan Cassius for IFL TV. Delighted to be joined by Miss Emma Dolan. How are you?
Very well. How are you?
You're a Miss Cynthia. You're not married or anything, are you?
No,
No.
no.
Okay. Checking. You've got to check everything nowadays. How are you, first of all, Emma?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm all good. I'm all good. Very serious, Emma. Come on.
Very serious. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
You're very like, yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
I'm okay, yeah.
Right. We have attempted to do this over the last week and a half or so.
Yeah.
You're very persistent. Um, so I apologize. But yeah, we're here now. Yeah, look, let's just kind of recap to just over a week ago with a bit of an unfortunate fight with Chloe Watson and Shannon Ryan. I mean, what did you make of it? It's not an ideal situation what happened, but what did you make of it?
Yeah, it was one of them, weren't it? Like, you know, it was a headbutt, weren't it? Like, it was a headbutt. She won by headbutt, really, didn't she? They weren't like, you know, I didn't see anything in the fight, really. You could probably argue Shannon was edging it. Obviously, the judges thought that. But nothing really happened other than the headbutt, and then it got stopped, didn't it?
Hmm.
So it was one of them, really. Bit rubbish.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be a bit more diplomatic. It wasn't an ideal situation for anyone, but obviously, yeah. Suppose we move on from there. But just wanted your reaction to that. But yeah, obviously last time out for you, it's been a little while, isn't it, since the Parker
Yeah, it's a
fight?
bit frustrating. Like I boxed Lauren Parker in April,
Yeah.
and then yeah, boxing women's boxing at the minute, and it's just a bit, you know. But I'm open now, mandatory for the IBF. That's been ordered, so hopefully world title incoming.
Yeah. So yeah, April, I mean, it's been that long ago, but it's been kind of a sufficient period for you to have at least have had one fight in that period between now and then. Obviously, that hasn't happened. What's been the main reason for that? Have you been waiting for this IBF situation or?
Just like nothing happened really. Like I've been keen to fight in between. We had a few chats with like MVP. Nothing really happened with that, and then like women's boxing just sort of fell off a little bit. You know what I mean? But yeah, just been waiting. Yeah, waiting. I wanted to defend my British again in the meantime. Never really happened. So yeah, we're ready now. We're ready for the big one anyway.
It is a bit of a frustrating period for women's boxing. I had this conversation with someone recently. Um, Obviously, Jake Paul's doing his thing, and a lot of the kind of even the Brit fighters, female fighters, aligned with Jake Paul, but there isn't a lot kind of happening at the moment. I don't know the reason for that. I don't know. It seems to be less and less women's fights that we're seeing on like the broadcasters' channels. There was a point, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago where every card had at least one
Yeah.
women's fight on it. That doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Uh, can you give any insight on that? I mean, I don't know.
I haven't got a clue. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if Saudi influence had like a negative impact on the women's, but then they had the Sky Nicholson Raven Chapman fight over there, didn't they? You
Yeah.
know, I don't know, mate. It's just gone sort of downhill at the minute. Yeah, they're not really getting the fights out there as much, and just a bit of a weird one because a lot of the female fights are entertaining. So yeah, it's so strange. I don't know if they're asking for too much money for what they then bring to the table or what it is, but I just hope it sort of picks back up again soon.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, a couple of years ago, where we had an all-female card at the O2,
Yeah,
and yeah, things seem to have dropped off. And like I said, I don't know the specific reason for that, but girls like yourself and a lot of other female fighters are hoping it kind of gets back to where it was.
Yeah, massively. I mean, look, women are willing to fight each other. I think you see, obviously, the women step up the ladder a lot quicker, but you also see a lot of women fighting each other earlier on. The fights are easy to make, like Katie Taylor Serrano, and there's big fights in the pipeline for women. And they do end up sort of fighting each other a lot quicker than the men do. So the fights are there. Just getting promoters to put them on.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, look, Katie Taylor, that's kind of the last big fight we saw on a massive scale, in a trilogy fight with Serrano. But outside that, yeah, I think a lot of even any other British fighter, um, is not. I'm not going to use the words like scrambling around, but it's like they're probably wondering like where,
Yeah,
like what's next, kind of thing. So
yeah, no, massively. Like for me, obviously, beating Shannon on the Matchroom show, I thought I was going to sort of take off a bit then, but nothing really happened. And then you kind of regroup. And then I fought Lauren on a GBM show on DAZN, which was another really good platform. But nothing's really sort of catching fire. So yeah, a bit frustrating, but we push on.
so who actually promotes you currently?
Nobody self promoted, managed by
Yeah,
Carl Reeves, trained by Carl, and then yeah, no promoter.
oh, the Newark connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I wondered. I didn't know. Obviously, I know you're associated with Carl, but I didn't know exactly whether there was anyone that actually currently promoted you. So, yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult if you're being promoted, let alone if you're not as well.
Yeah,
Um,
big time.
I used to go. I used to go Newark years ago. A long
Yeah.
time ago.
What, in
Yeah.
the boxing clubs?
Tony Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Knocking about there, are you, Cougs?
Yeah, I did. I had a few friends that lived up there, so I was going up there quite a bit. This is like 15 years ago now.
Yeah, yeah.
I've not been there for a few years, but yeah, yeah,
Massive,
Tony Lane.
innit? As,
Yeah,
as sites go, it's massive, innit?
I didn't mind Newark. I think of Newark's. Do you live in Newark now?
Yeah, yeah, I live in Newark
Oh,
now.
you're in Newark now.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
is that Chinese still there called the Mandarin Palace or something?
Nah, King Wa,
No, it was it something
I
called the Mandarin.
don't know. I've
That
only been here the last
gone.
3 years, so I don't know. But
Oh, it's probably gone. Okay, sorry. It's just flashback to Newark. All right. Well, so you're just kind of in limbo at the moment then, and we're just waiting for to see how this pans out with the IBF situation.
yeah, obviously, got myself, to be fair, without a promoter, it's pretty, yeah, I'm proud of myself and the team to get myself mandatory for the IBF. The fight's now been ordered. So, yeah, we're just knocking about, Carl's knocking about to see if any promoters want to put the fight on. I think he's been in touch with Matchroom, in touch with Boxer, and a few different other ones, see if they want to put the fight on for me. If they don't, it will go to purse bids next month. And then, yeah, like, whatever. If I have to go to Mexico, we'll go to Mexico and bring the belt back. Not really bothered, just get my hands on that world title.
Yeah. Well, you just summed it up there. Like that's the reality of it, isn't it? If it does go to purse bids, then yeah, you just wherever it is, rings a ring. Just go out there and do your job.
Yeah, anytime, any place, anywhere.
I know. I mean, I know you a few. When was it? About a year ago, you tried calling out some heavyweights. It didn't really work out for you, did it?
Nah, they don't want the smoke, Cougs, do they? They can all get it.
Oh, was actually re-watching some of them videos a few months ago. Yeah, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
look, sorry, those you are actually hilarious. You are, Emma. To be honest with you, not in the ring though. You're a serious fighter, obviously. What?
yeah.
So, do you think you'll fight? Do you think you'll have a fight or run out this year?
Well, I was gonna have a run out at the end of the year, and then the IBF got in touch to say you kind of need to get that fight. It was on BoxRec, so you need to get that fight taken off BoxRec, or they might not order this other fight. So as it stands, I'm not going to fight at the minute this year because I'm just waiting to see what happens with this. If we fight at the end of the year for this belt, we don't know when it's going to be, or hopefully be early next year. So yeah, I think with it, once the purse bids have been called, I think it needs to happen within 2 or 3 months. So it'd be sooner rather than later. By next summertime, we'll be world champion.
Sound like Del Boy and Roddy there. This time next year, we'll be
This time next year,
millionaires.
be
No,
like,
listen, I totally get the whole kind of frustration from not just you, but just a lot of female fighters kind of just waiting about to seeing kind of how the scene lays. And like we know that women can be fast tracked a lot quicker than the men can in terms of getting your shot at the world title. But I think, like, I know you've not had that many fights, but you know the people you've fought and what you've done warrants that stage now. So I hope it all works out for you.
yeah, no, I appreciate that.
So do you know what I think you should do? I think that before you step in with like Tyson Fury, because I know you called him out, like
Yeah,
me and you should have a spar.
yeah, yeah. Anytime up Tolney Lane.
Should we live like Instagram live it or like
Just
YouTube
get one of the
live?
boys up there to stream it on Facebook.
Do you know how embarrassing it would be for me to go up there, yeah, on the lane, literally like just imagine there was like 50 people there. You
Yeah,
spar me and like batter me, like
there'd
that's
be more than that. I'd put the word out.
oh God. What you
Get
have
up.
because when I've spoke to a few female fighters over the years, I've said like, "Do you want to spar?" But I kind of say it, but not really, it's not really happened.
Yeah,
But you take liberties. I know you would. You'd like. I'm like double, like more than double your size.
yeah.
Clearly,
I know. Really, you'd probably be taking the liberties, wouldn't you? Like,
definitely not. Definitely not. Because I think you'd come out like a ball in a china shop, a little
I'd have,
ball in a china shop.
I'd have a pair of knuckle dusters hidden.
How long do you think the spar would go? Generally, if we sparred, how long do you think it'd last?
Depend if you've been on the beers the day before, wouldn't it? If you've been,
No, forget that. I can't fight. Listen, I'm not a fighter, so I don't know what my tactic. What do you weigh?
I'm skinny power, and I'm 55 kilo at the minute. I walk around about 55, 56
What's that
kilo,
in stone?
8.5 stone.
So I'm 17 stone.
Yeah, it's about one of your legs.
Yeah, but I'd still put money on you, like just literally, like just hitting me with one body shot and me crumbling to the floor. So,
I've got weird confidence. So I genuinely, like, my dad always says to me, "Oh, be careful when you go out running." But I just think I'd chin somebody. Like, I've got weird confidence. I just think if I was that angry and that like on it, I'd just be like, "Oh, I'm not bothered. Just fucking do them in."
fucking hell. What do you reckon? 30 seconds, a minute? Would I last a minute?
I reckon you'd last a minute, Coogs. I reckon you'd last a minute.
I'm not confident. I ain't confident, honestly. Like when I don't think when like people are talking about, and I'm not going to get too political with this here, but you know
Yeah,
when people like a man versus a woman, right? But a boxing female against
yeah,
a normal civilian man, like
yeah,
I tell some of my friends that that girl would batter you. Like she's like
yeah,
whatever, 8, 9 stone, but she would
yeah,
batter you. You can't fight, she can fight. There's a good chance that you're going to get hurt. So I
yeah,
explain that kind of theory because people don't really realize like about they think that
yeah.
oh it's a woman without saying woman. But that's how they think that's a woman. Blah blah. No, no. Professional women fighters is a different ball game altogether.
Massively. Even more dangerous because if they did do you in, you couldn't really go to the police about it, could you? Imagine that going there saying, "Oh, yeah, a woman."
Have you sparred men?
I've sparred men boxers, yeah.
Who have you sparred?
Just lads at the gym and that, like Harvey Eldon and just like lads in the gym. I've always, when I was an amateur, I used to spar lads probably all the time, and then you'd mix in with girls and that. But a male boxer is very different to a civilian man. You know what I mean? A trained man
Oh,
boxer, obviously, they're going to be a lot stronger than a, walkabout Joe, aren't they?
yeah, 100%. But also as well, it's like I'm not saying they're going full throttle, but obviously even say they went 30%, that's still better than the normal, like the average man on
Yeah,
the street. Of
technique, innit? It's the technique and the sharpness.
course. Well, I'm calling it on anyway. I think it'd be quite funny because,
Yeah, I get
yeah,
a crowd up there.
no, don't get a
I
crowd up
get
there.
I get a few of my
No,
dad and his cousins and that to come up there and watch fair play.
no. Fair play. Fucking
No
hell.
dirty tactics
No.
from you.
No, I mean, that'd be filmed in a closed gym with no people. Because if you did, I'd have to consider whether, like, I don't really want my daughter seeing me getting sparked out by man, woman, or anyone, to be honest with you.
No,
So,
it's fair. It's fair.
all right. Well, look, give us an update when you've got an update.
Will do.
And then, yeah, we'll go from there. But hope you kind of get your shot, get your chance, and
Appreciate
progress from there, Emma.
appreciate that. Thank you for your time, Keegan.
No problem. Thank you very much, Emma Dolan.
Thank you. And I'll see you up the lane.
In this sport, you don't wait for judges to decide your fate. TenexToken puts you in control. Stake instantly, speculate discreetly, and keep your moves private. Register now for your share of the $250,000 prize pool. Multiple winners, bigger chances. TenexToken.io. Terms and conditions apply.